Okay, and we're back. Sorry about that. Doing the whole Facebook thing takes a little bit of work there. Today's message is really quick. Like I said, no more than 5 to 7 minutes. Just something like a quick boost on this Friday, and it's not motivational so much as the mind. Everything I talk about oftentimes has to do with mindset. And this one, as you saw the title right there, is called "Pushing People Aside" or "How to Push People Aside." And it sounds rude, but I don't want it to really come across that way. Now, what I mean by pushing people aside is a lot of you have fear and anxiety about doing things, about starting a business, about starting a relationship, about ending a relationship, about just doing a big major thing in your life. And I've noticed that one of the things that you have to do when you have to take a major leap like this is you have to push people out of your way. And I'm not talking about the rude way. I'm talking about this people will naturally, I think, block people that want to do bigger and better things. I don't think it's because people are mean. I just think it's because people are set in their ways, and it's just a natural thing. Not quite like the crab syndrome we talked about yesterday. Please make sure you watch yesterday's video, obviously. But I think it's just naturally when someone comes towards us to do things big and aggressive and amazing that we just don't naturally want to move when you have to push people out of your way. It's going to happen just incidentally, but sometimes, to tell you the truth, you're also going to have to push people out of your way on purpose. And what I mean by that is when there are people don't like success. People don't like people doing big, scary things. And you may have to drop some friends in this world. And that's always a good thing. And maybe friends become acquaintances as acquaintances become friends. But also, you're going to have to push people out of the way because they don't want to get out of the way, and you're going to have to be somewhat aggressive to them. But you know what? The whole concept of pushing people out of the way at the same time is going to happen naturally. I've noticed that when you want to do big, amazing things, that things automatically get out of the way. This is something I've seen time and time again, that when you're walking, and it could be something as simple as me like walking at the gym last night. I noticed this. When I walk at the gym and I'm doing big, amazing things with heavy weights, people get out of the way. Well, it's going to be that way in your personal life also, and in your business. When you want to take big, giant, aspirational steps, people just naturally get out of your way. And sometimes you're going to have to push them, and sometimes it's going to happen naturally. But just get used to this concept of people are going to have to get out of your way. And if they don't get out of your way, you're going to have to push them, not physically, obviously, but psychologically, mentally, you're going to have to push people out of your way. But the good thing is that people will also naturally get out of your way. So today, don't be afraid to push somebody out of your way as you're doing big, amazing, awesome things. And also pay close attention to how the universe works and how things will just naturally move out of your way. It's a beautiful thing to watch that. Sometimes people call it things falling in place. Like, hey, I want to do something, and wow, it's just magical how things fall in place. Well, another way of saying that things fell in place is just to say that things got out of your way. And that's just something that happens naturally with the universe. And if you start paying attention to it, you'll see it time and time again. As always, do me a favor, like and share this on Facebook. Subscribe, do me a favor, subscribe and give it a thumbs up on YouTube. And when the podcast comes out here in a few days, make sure you as always subscribe and rate the podcast on iTunes, on iHeartRadio, on Spotify. You know all the drill. To give me some love, make sure my message gets spread, and also make sure I keep you in the loop for when the next video comes out. As always, I appreciate you watching. Please make sure you go back and watch the other videos I've done this week. This has been a banner week for us. I've cranked out 4 videos and 4 podcasts to make your life better, and hopefully it does. And if it does, leave a comment below, and have a great Friday.